Stay tuned, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So again, it's your boy Cobe Rise.
It's coming for you, coming for you, It's coming for you, coming for you.
Oh Lord, do not forget the gorillas. Everyone know we the realest, a bunch of go-getters. I bet you can tell I'm the illest. You don't need your fingers to feel it. You know I can straight spit, knock you out with a lady hit. Feel like I'm the one, like I'm Neo, but this is the real life, not the Matrix. I'm about to go ape shit.
Ain't no gotta roll out. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I know gotta roll out, yeah. I roll on oh yeah, gotta hustle like the band though. Oh yeah, hustle like the band though. Yeah, yeah. Roll it, let it burn slow. Roll it, gotta let it burn slow. Yeah, anything you want, gotta earn it. Yeah, it's hell a lot of easier. You find your purpose. Giving game, Call of Duty, get the murking. Let it burn, flow, put you in the earning. Leave the youth prosper, that's that new age. Ain't got time for kicking shit, boy, like I'm Luke Kane. Running fast, you can call me A-Train. Getting T-money, boy, I thought due dates. Yeah, I'm like a souffle, cause I rise high, rise and rise, that's academy. That's the rap, yeah, that's that rap. Yeah, eat 'em up, call it rap pack, snacks.
And what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Cobe Rise and Rise. We got my boy Jabari from the Jabari tribe in the building. What's going on, big homie? How you feeling, bro? You already know, man. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Y'all see the topic. Y'all see building lasting exercise. That's right. Building lasting exercise. In just a few weeks, we're going to be up in the QC. You dig? Yeah, bro. We're going to be in the QC, man. If y'all don't know, y'all better come rocking. Y'all better come rocking and rolling up in here in the QC. And then 1 month, you know, we have Ebony Fit coming into the building. Ebony Fit coming into the building as well. June 19th. Make sure you guys go tap in. Make sure you guys lock in. You heard me? Make sure y'all lock in. Make sure y'all tap in with your bros. We're going to be out there. We're going to be selling the sea moss. We're going to be doing the herbal tinctures to get the health aspect right. That's right. We about to come full force on y'all boys, man. Y'all know how we roll, man. But how y'all feeling today? Your boy Cobe feeling really good, man. We're going out of town this weekend. We about to turn something up, man. And to be honest, the growth has been crazy. The growth has been crazy. We've been doing a lot of amazing things in the background, guys. We have been creating non-stop workout programs to get you guys up to speed and up to snuff on the mental aspect of it. We're going to get you guys up to speed on the workouts aspect of it. So make sure you guys write some notes today because it's about to get fire. Shout out to my dog Daz in the building, man. And shout out to Daz, man. He really been putting on for the city, putting on for the state, man, with his massage. Make sure you drop the link too in the comment section so they can make sure they go book a massage. My boy Daz got all the answers, man. He got a website out, got a massage person coming straight to you. If you're in the Florida area, make sure y'all tap in. because guess what? He has mobile clients that will go out to you guys and give you great massages in that Florida state area. You dig? So you know how we get it cracking, man. We really about to get this thing started. I don't want to waste too much of y'all's time because we really want to get this thing going, and I want to really try to help the people out. I really want to try to help the people out. Well, Kobe, how are you going to help the people out? Well, here, let me show you how I'm going to help the people out. All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I can share my screen. All right. I'm going to see if I can share my screen for just a second because I think this is going to be something beneficial to building a exercise habit that's going to last. Building exercise habits that's going to last. Check this shit out. Here we have quick tips. Here are we having the quick tips. Let me know if you guys can see this in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up. You dig? Shout out to my dog, DeQuez in the building, man. What's going on, big homie? Was you in the gym today, bro? I went to Gold's Gym, dog. Here are tips on building long-lasting exercise habits, okay? Now, before we get it started, I really want you guys to understand these are going to fix, man, let me blow my screen up real quick because I really want to make sure y'all see me on this right here. Y'all going to have to see me on this. Y'all going to have to see me now. Look, this is going to help open and increase some really great mindset tricks, all right? This is for those who lack motivation. This is for those who fail constantly at fitness. This is also for the ones where consistency and doing the wrong things is killing your progress. This is also for the ones that understanding or that do not understand that simple habits can change your fitness. These are going to be step by step on how to build that habit. And this is proven for you guys to stay consistent and how to train your mind for daily disciplines. All right. So you guys can stop starting over. Every time somebody go to the gym, they start over. They're like, man, I'm inconsistent. Let me come back in the gym. Oh, I'm going to work out. They work out for a week. They stop for a year. Then try to come back. This will eliminate all the falling off. So if you guys are falling off on your fitness and you're going pretty much inconsistent when it comes to your workouts right here, you got to do these things daily. You have to do these things daily, all right? And this is why I wanted to make sure I blow this up so you guys can see it. And we're going to read this thing step by step, you dig? So let's get into it. Find an activity that you enjoy. And so what this means is you want to find something or some type of form of exercise that's going to be beneficial when you enjoy it. So sometimes you may enjoy jogging, cycling, dancing, something fun that's going to keep you sticking to the plan, okay? You got to have fun and you have to stick to the plan and build on top of your habits, meaning build on top of what you like to do. You have to go and try things, right? And one thing that this gives you is recalling favorite childhood pastime ideas. This is going to help you spark workouts. You need to find activities that you enjoy to do. You can find activities in the gym. You can find activities with your workout. You dig? Start off small. Number 2, you have to set modest and achievable goals to build up gradually. For example, if you're trying to lift 315 pounds, you don't want to go ahead, if you have never lifted 315 pounds, to throw 315 pounds on the bar and try to lift it. You will fail at it because you've never lifted it before. You need to start small. Set small, achievable goals. Lift what you can. If you can lift 100 pounds, good. You got 200 pounds, 215 pounds to go. You add some more weight. Eventually, you'll be able to lift 125. Then you go up from that. Then you'll be able to lift 185. Then you go on top of that. Then you'll be able to lift 205. Next thing you know, you lifting 225, 230. And so you can see the buildup, gradual buildup. In this case, this is going to give you an idea of how to increase your stamina when it comes to running. You start off by 10 to 15 minutes jogging and slowly increase the duration or the intensity over time. Minor improvements adds and builds the confidence. And this is one thing that I want you guys to understand when it comes to the mental aspect. The mental aspect of it, this is what's going to increase the confidence so that way you can continue to go and to stay consistent with your fitness journey. Getting distracted. Your brain has a limited capacity to process sensory information, okay? There's research that shows, there's research that you can utilize to get away from your distractions, okay? So what I mean by that is, this is telling you to get distracted from discomfort. When y'all work out, a lot of times y'all get discomfort. When you work, you're like, oh man, I can't lift this up. I can't lift this up. You're distracted because you're focusing too much on the discomfort. Distract yourself from the discomfort. I work on counting backwards. So if I'm trying to lift, I'll count backwards from 15. So I'll do 15, 14, 13, 12, right? I'm changing up my thought process so I'm distracted from how the workout is making me feel when I'm not used to it, okay? You want to get distracted from the discomfort of exercise. You know exercise is good for you, but you're too caught up on how it's making you feel. If you feel too sore and all these different things, finish up your set and come back to it. Distract yourself from the discomfort so you can finish. Then you can make your adjustments as needed. Number 4, prep for success. Set reminders. Set reminders. Calendar notifications. Fitness tracker prompts. Maintain consistency. This is exactly what helps you maintain consistent effort and consistency with going to the gym, staying locked in at the gym, and giving your 1-2 best effort. Getting your 1-2 best effort. Put your workout clothes right by your bed. Put them in your gym bag in the morning. So go ahead and you can get it in. That way you have a better opportunity to get a good workout in the morning, or put them in your gym bag. So if you don't work out in the morning, you can go to work, leave work, go to the gym because you already have your gym clothes prepared. Preparing for success is a for sure way to get your goals in check. Getting your goals in check. Number 6, get social support. This is a big one because you don't have to do this alone. Get you a gym community. There's fitness classes. Get your gym day. Bring a friend with you. Get motivated. You don't have to be alone on this journey. Do you realize how many people are on their fitness journey on and off? Just imagine getting with somebody who's on and off on their journey, and you are also on and off on your journey. If you can stay together and keep each other accountable, this is a better opportunity to have long-lasting habits. Having people that you can count on and having people that can count on you. There are also run clubs. Shout out to Mad Mouse Fitness. There are plenty of running clubs here in the city itself, especially in Charlotte. If you are not fit in Charlotte, it's your fault. There's so many different opportunities to get fit. Shout out to SharFit Boot Camp. There's a boot camp every single week to get a good workout in. There's also your run clubs that get it in multiple times a week. Multiple times a week. Rise and Rise Academy. On Tuesdays, we have ass class for the ladies. You dig? I don't want to hear no excuses. We got muscle up Mondays for the men. So for guys, there shouldn't be no excuse. Ladies, there should be no excuse, especially if you're in the CLT area. We out here getting it in. Number 7, treat yourself. You got to reward your progress Buy some new workout clothes. Get you some type of relaxing activity. You have to strengthen up your association of effort and reward. What do I mean by that? Give yourself a reward for the effort that you put in the gym. Set yourself a strategic goal, check it off the list. You stay consistent for a week, give yourself a small reward. Give yourself a small reward. Go and buy those Apple headphones you wanted. If you stay consistent for a month, every single month you should have some type of reward. And the longer away your goal is, like let's say a 3-month goal, make sure that 3rd month is the biggest reward. Reward yourself little tidbits every week so you can continue to maintain the effort. So maybe once a week, maybe you go and treat yourself to a nice lunch and a good, healthy lunch. The 2nd week, maybe go somewhere like go on a vacation. Your 3rd week, take a day off to relax. 1 day off to just get yourself pampered up. You dig? I know ladies love to go get their facials. Ladies, on the 3rd week, go get your facial. And on the 4th month, guess what? You were consistent for a whole month. And if you have a gym community, there's going to be people that may even want to take you out somewhere and not take you out to get you away from your goals. Reward yourself and strengthening your efforts so you can continue to leverage your signals to the brain to say, man, I'm going to treat myself very well every time I go work out. That don't mean go eat you a damn piece of cake yet. No. Use that for your 4th and 5th month of consistency because you want to be able to see progress. Reward yourself on the effort and progress that you see. That way you can have something that's long lasting. You dig? Shot. Good point. Absolutely. This is what we do. Nice. Never been to Charlotte. I'm not sure what city or state that you're in, but if you come to Charlotte, it's so many opportunities to get fit. It is insane. Shout out to my boy Gaines in the building. It's all good, brother, because you getting the best one this week. You heard me? We setting the standard and we setting the bar. You dig? We setting the standard and we setting the bar. Shout out to Shop. Reward system sounds cool. And that's exactly what it's about. You always want to reward yourself step by step over time. This is going to help you increase the long-lasting habits. You got to reward yourself. Maybe go buy that nice watch you wanted on your month. And then the next week, that's when you reward yourself again. And every single time, you don't have to break the bank. You don't have to do none of this. Just every single time you want to write your goals off, look at the things that you want. Reward yourself for that. Go buy that new t-shirt you wanted. Go buy those new pants you wanted. Go buy those new shoes on the 3rd week. And on that 3rd month, you dig? You've been consistent for 3 months. Come on, man. Now you can go to the Caribbean. You can go to a Caribbean cruise. This is my 3-month celebration, y'all. 3 months of straight gym work. 3 months of straight gym work. These are things that you want to treat yourself to. Now, don't fear stress. This is important. I don't know if you guys understand this, but stress is actually can be a good thing for the body. This is how you increase your durability because you are going to stress and tax the body when you work out. And a lot of people get discomfort feeling when they feel stress, and it makes them want to stop. Let me give myself and let me give you guys a quick tip. There is going to be discomfort. There's some part of discomfort, and it's a part of the process. It doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. And if you don't know if you're doing it wrong, this is the purpose of getting a personal trainer. Learn to manage and work through your physical and mental stress during your exercise because it helps build resilience. Your body and your mental adapts to the change. It doesn't adapt to the comfort. It adapts through the change and the challenge. So if this is a challenging thing, if working out is a challenging thing, your body will learn through it. And when it does that, it builds resilience and toughness in the psychology and the physiology of your mental space. And what happens is you will control the foundation, which is your mental, when it comes to your exercise. So if you have a strong mental, then the body's going to come and respond to your strong mentality. Your body's going to have to change if you put it through a specific stress. Your body has no choice but to change if your mental says keep going. Your body's going to eventually say, man, to keep up with this person, we're going to have to change. If you were trying to get faster, we're going to have to drop some weight. If you need to get stronger, if you're trying to lift heavier weight, the body has no choice but to get stronger. But you have to tell yourself to push through the process of the workout. And it's some discomfort. It's not an uncomfortable discomfort. It's a mild to some discomfort. These are how you approach different leverages of your brain. How? Because it is going to provide the ability to adapt under the pressure. You dig? I'm going to give this a round of applause, man, because I think this is an amazing 8-tip habit exercise builder. I really do. And I want to make sure that I'm being clear, because this is going to be important when it comes to building long-lasting results when it comes to the gym. Okay? So you need to change your mentality when it comes to working out. You've got to change your mental space, and you want to push through and change what you eat as well. So shout out to me, because I've just made some Burundi fish and some black beans. You did? Shout out to my IG family. That's what it is. Tons of protein, tons of good carbs, and great fiber within this thing of ours. It's so good. It's so good. It really is. Now, let's get to this work on these videos. All right. Shout out to Zavis out of Charlotte, because he's talking about the kids that's going on in this generation. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear in the comment section. We're going to get to it, because I'm pretty sure this is also at different spots around the world. Let's get to it, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear in the comment section. Here we go.
Yesterday I was at Carowinds, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When I was coming up, when I was young, going to Carowinds, I ain't never seen that many big back kids in my life. This don't make no damn sense. Like, there is no reason for your children to be fat. Like, I'm talking about big backs. Some of them couldn't even fit on the ride. They had to turn some of them away. I said, it's a damn shame.
Hold on. They turning away kids at the line? You mean tell me these kids are so big they can't even ride the ride at Carowinds?
This is a shame. This is why I do what I do. This is a shame. The funnel cake line was all the way around the corner. The pizza line was all the way around the corner. Hot dogs, hammer, every line was long as hell. And I said, this is the reason why y'all backs are big as hell. Children sit on their phones.
Hold up. So they getting kicked out. They getting kicked out the roller coaster ride. And then they get kicked out of there, and they go get the funnel cake line.
Left wrist apple fritter, right wrist cinnamon bun.
They eating cinnamon buns because they can't ride the rides of Carowinds. So instead of going to work out so they can lose the weight, they rather just eat.
Well, I guess you just have to be prepared to die.
They play video games all day. They don't get outside and exercise. And yesterday it was on full display. I'm talking about big back central. I saw wildebeest running everywhere. I don't care that they children. I blame the parents for that. The parents need to be better by their children. You heard me? If you feel like your child got a big back, tell them.
Listen, he's 100% right. He's 100% right. I blame the parents. I've got to blame the parents. It's not the kid's fault. It's not the kid's fault that they big backing. Why? Because the parents are the ones that feed them. We are going to be having to call out these kids and the parents. It is a goddamn shame.
Come holler at me. I train children as well. You heard me? Yesterday I was at Carowinds, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When I was coming up, when I was young, going to Carowinds, I ain't never seen that many big back kids in my life. This don't make no damn sense. Like, there is no reason for your children to be fat. Like, I'm talking about big backs. Some of them couldn't even fit on the ride. They had to turn some of them away. I said, it's a damn shame. This is a shame. This is why I do what I do. This is a shame. The funnel cake line was all the way around the corner. The pizza line was all the way around the corner. Hot dogs, hamburger, every line was long as hell. And I said, this is the reason why y'all backs are big as hell. Children sit on their phones. They play video games all day. They don't get outside and exercise. And yesterday it was on full display. I'm talking about big back central. I saw wildebeest running everywhere. I don't care that they children. I blame the parents for that. The parents need to do better by their children. You heard me? If you feel like your child got a big back, tell them come holler at me. I train children as well.
That is insane, man. How many of y'all done seen these kids big backing like this? They can't even get on the ride.
Oh God, you crazy.
That's insane. Shout out to Games, man. He said if you didn't earn it, don't get it. Can't reward yourself for something that you didn't earn. Bro, shout out to you. Shout out to my dog Game speaking that real. That look good. Yo, I'm telling you, this food's so good. That Burundi fish is actually real good. I ain't never had Burundi fish before. Shout out to Shot. Yep, them kids don't even have their own money to get that stuff. Exactly. See, that's why I can't blame the kids. Ain't like the kids going out there buying it. The kids are taught to eat this based on the parents and what they choose to buy. Parents, y'all need to be more responsible about what you choose to feed these kids. You have the control of what these kids eat. I remember growing up, I want to eat McDonald's. You got McDonald's money?
She don't want no puppy. She want a big dog.
Y'all see, these parents just don't know how to parent anymore. These parents try to be the kids' friends. These kids go out and be like, oh, I want some McDonald's. I want McDonald's. And the parents like, okay, we'll get you McDonald's. I remember growing up, dog, I want the Happy Meal at McDonald's. I want Taco Bell, all this other stuff when we was a kid. And I'm not saying we didn't go. We might have went once. But I'm going to tell you, as a kid, when you said you wanted to go to fast food or whatever, the number one rebuttal was, you got McDonald's money? Shout out to Tavia in the building. What's going on? I'm telling you, I don't know about y'all, but like growing up when we was kids, I promise you, the parents controlled what was going on in that household. If they cook food, that's what we ate. Whatever they cooked, that's what we ate. They be cooking some grilled shrimp, that pork chop, rice, like whole foods. We ate it. My grandma talking about we got some greens in the garden. We got some potatoes out the garden. Oh yeah, we about to go eat that. I remember we couldn't complain growing up either. Let one of us complain. Oh, I want some candy. I want some candy. Did you eat food yet? How you gonna eat some candy? You ain't ate no food. And they're like, well, yeah, go get your food first, and we're going to go eat the cooked food, not the food that you want to eat. You're not about to go to no Chick-fil-A when we got food at the house. David said that part. No, for real. I guess it depends on how old you are too, because these kids may see something different that we don't see. But I know growing up, completely different things. Completely different things. But we also see a completely different result as well. Shout out to Shot talking about some facts. That's real. Let's finish this video. We're going to get to the next one.
You heard me? Yesterday I was at
Oh, yeah, that is the video. Man, shout out to Zavis, man. He really did his thing on that video. He really spoke some truth. He really spoke some truth. I remember growing up getting certain snack foods. Like we'll have cereal. I don't even think we really had too many snacks. We had literally boxes. We had boxes of cereal. We had potato chips, popcorn. Those were our favorite snacks growing up. So what were some of y'all favorite snacks growing up? Because these snacks nowadays are completely different. Completely different. We used to snack on fruit, vegetables. We used to snack on, I mean, anything, man. Like, I remember the oatmeal cookies we used to eat. Not the oatmeal pies.
It's over.
I'm talking about the oatmeal cookies. You dig? We used to snack on ginger snap cookies. I'm telling y'all, we had the good popcorn. We did chips and salsa, graham crackers and fruit. Yeah, we had the graham crackers. We had the what was it called? Gold made with the blue box. We had the gold made graham crackers. We had the Smiling Jack cookies. We had all that. Shout to Shy. Talking about some those crackers with the fake cheese and that little red stick. Hey, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm going to tell you a snack food that we really never ate that I actually wanted to try. Y'all remember the Lunchables with the crackers and the ham and all that? We never really grew up eating the Lunchables. We used to get jealous because we used to get jealous when going to school, the kids had the pizza Lunchables when they put the sauce on the crackers and they can make a pizza with that actual Lunchable. Man, we used to be so jealous. Man, let me get one. They'd be like, nope. They'd be like, nah, get your own. You'd be mad. You'd be going back to your parents. Let me get a Lunchable. They're like, you got Lunchable money? That used to be the excuse for everything. That's what, as a kid growing up, I said, man, I can't wait till I get my own money so I can buy what I want.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's real. Now I ain't go. Now no cap. We used to have the toaster strudels. The toaster strudels too. Man, listen, them things used to hit. And don't let me get started on the strawberry toaster strudel with the icing inside and the one you can put on top. Come on, man.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb.
So I remember them Lunchables.
Dog, chicken.
I'm gonna tell you what else we had. Like in my lunchbox, look, we had bologna sandwiches. We had the water. Look, we were healthy. I'm not gonna lie to you. We were actually eating healthy. I don't know what these kids are eating now. I don't know if y'all have kids, but what kind of snacks y'all buy these kids? Because what Xavier's done seen, them kids they eating Debbie cakes. They eating everything. Everything you're not supposed to be eating, man. Shout out to Xavier's, man. He did his thing in that post. But this is a part of the healthy habits that we were talking about. You want to build long-lasting habits and not bad habits. You want to build good habits. Good habits for the kids. The kids have to see this, right? They have to see what's going on. They have to see what's going on. And the only way that they're going to learn this and see this for themselves is if the parents do it first. The parents have to do it first. Shout out to this next content creator, man. Shout out to Train and Close 51. He's talking about being a preacher. And if you are a preacher, you shouldn't be fat. Yep, he about to rub some people the wrong way. I already know it. But we're going to get to it. We're going to react to it. Let me know if you guys can hear it in the comment section. Should you be an overweight pastor? Let me get my church organ. Well. Should you be big backing in the church?
You got a big back.
Big backing in the church is a sin, Lord. Let me get to it, man. Shout out to Train and Close Fit. Here we go.
Public service announcement. Do not listen to a preacher that's fat and a motivational speaker that's fat and a personal trainer that don't have the aesthetics. You are not going to elevate if you're listening to somebody who's not disciplined themselves. Stop listening to the fat preachers. Stop listening to the fat motivational speakers. And stop listening to personal trainers who don't even have a fit body. Public service announcement. Do not listen to a preacher that's fat and a motivational speaker that's fat and a personal trainer that don't have.
What do y'all think about that?
You are not going to elevate if you're listening to somebody who's not disciplined themselves. Stop listening to the fat preachers. Stop listening to the fat motivational speakers.
What
And
do
stop
y'all
listening
think?
to personal trainers who don't even have a fit body.
I gave him a Don DeMarco. I think he's preaching because, and shout out to Sha, she said, sometimes the truth actually hurts. But you know what's crazy? I don't think he really said anything that's hurtful. I think what comes behind it is if they get hurt from this, maybe because they know deep down he's probably right. To some degree. To some degree, he's got a point. If you are training someone, right? Let's just say me, right? If I'm going to personal train somebody and the person that I'm training is in better shape than myself, that's going to make my business look bad because I'm a representation of what I'm trained to do. If I'm qualified in a specific area, if I'm an expert in a specific area and doing my due diligence, it will behoove me to make sure that I'm a product of the thing that I'm saying to preach. So if I'm preaching about something, then I better be a representation of it. I better walk the walk like I talk the talk. So what he's saying is, if you're going to talk that talk, you better be able to walk that walk, because if you're trying to help someone, if you have a service and you're here to help somebody, then you must have known and put yourself in a position where you can actually help somebody because you do it yourself. You can give real life experience behind the thing that you're teaching and preaching about, because now you can help someone get out of their situation and become relatable and build rapport. Okay? You can build rapport through experience and the fact that you can actually help them and guide them out, because people gravitate and build with people that they can trust. And they can trust you if you know what you're doing. So if you're trying to get fit, you want to go to somebody who is fit because they know the lane to get there. Multiple lanes to get there. Real experience will have you going multiple ways. You can go from not being in shape to being in shape. You can go from skinny to muscular. You can go from fat to muscular to fat to skinny, whatever your body type is, because you're fit. You're fit and qualified. Because guess what? How many of our how many fat pastors do y'all know preaching that word and got a
big back.
That's calling out every single thing, because the Bible talks about gluttony. You cannot be overweight unless you eat too much, too many calories. This is why health should be preached and talked about in the church. We talk about gluttony as a sin, then why is our pastors walking in the line of sin and then try to preach the word of God to say what you shouldn't do, but your leader is walking down the path of sin to destruction, but then trying to preach to the church on a specific path when they're not walking the same path. Well, I'm about to pass a collection plate around here. I'm not even a pastor. But here's the thing. This is something that's in the culture, and this is what needs to change. I've seen this growing up. And this is a problem. There have been leaders, and I'm talking about outside the church, that are going down the wrong path and leading someone down the wrong path of disrighteousness, not righteousness, because righteousness is doing it right. You know good and darn well, if you're trying to help somebody, that you need to be doing the same thing. You know this. You can't, if you're not doing it yourself, you don't really have the gall enough for someone else to come back behind you. That's like you going to a dentist and their teeth is rotten. I wouldn't feel comfortable in that dentist shop. I'm like, hold up, brother. You telling me what to do. Why don't you try it? Why don't you try it? Put the mirror on before you tell somebody else what your life is like. Well, before you tell somebody else what their life is like, why don't you put your mirror up first and look at yourself? You don't laugh at somebody else's situation. You learn from it, right? You learn. Because you can fall into that same temptation. So if you're a leader and you're a pastor and you fall into temptation of eating too much cheesecake and pies and knowing darn well that that's going to lead into a gluttonous way, why would you continue to you're not even thriving yourself? So how are you going to help someone else thrive in their life when you're not thriving in your own?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This is why health needs to be taught in the church. And in general, teachers, everybody should be well equipped when it comes to their health. Well equipped enough. I'm not telling y'all to be Olympic medalists. I'm not telling you to be in the NBA. I'm not telling you to be a world-class swimmer. I'm telling you to get into a healthy weight. And that's something that everybody has control over.
Oh God, you crazy.
And they call me crazy whenever I say things like this. And when I promote videos like from Training Close 51, you shouldn't be a preacher if you're fat. Because that, we know what gluttonous means. That is a sin. Why would you be preaching the word of God when you're committing sin on top of that? And we can see that. Why would I be a personal trainer if I'm not following my own guidelines? How can I tell someone else to do it when I can't do it? It's ghetto.
She just appears to be just a little bit ghetto to me.
And guess what? My bad, y'all. Thank y'all for that. I'm glad you said that, bruh. We are in the age of greed. We're in the age of materialism. And I'm going to add on top of what you said, bruh. We are in the age of confusion. We're in the age of warping reality on its own. We're using AI. Most of the average person can't even tell the difference between a real person and AI anymore because the realization has been warped. They don't know what's real or what's fake. They get to your mental and they condition you over time. Can y'all hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me now. I think I fixed it. We have conditioned our mental over time. That's exactly what happened. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show you this. You're going to look at me and be like, God damn. God damn. How many of y'all seen this type of post right here? You can only choose one. You have, I'm going to go from 1 to 7. Skinny, toned, fit, pay attention, athletic, built, super thick. Uh-oh, we got a problem, Houston. They're warping your minds right in front of you. This is where the mental conditioning is coming into play. Let me tell y'all something. If these were guys on this screen instead of girls, do you think the same names will be on this post? Do you still think it'll be a thick and a super thick? No. It'd be fat. It'd be obese. And it'd be over freaking weight. This is why it's important for us to tell our ladies the truth, because we're in an age where confusion and reality is hitting us to the point where we're conditioning our minds to know what's what. Because when you hear the word thick, they just automatically assume we know what we say when fellas, we know what we saying when we say thick. She got a nice behind back there, thick. Not with no fupa belly.
You got a big back.
None of that. Not the pancake.
Hiding. How many
did?
bacon?
Shout out to
The egg
Crystal
is
Love in the
hiding
building.
behind the bacon and the spark pancake. Jesus.
This is why nobody thinks that we're overweight in this country, because we tell ourselves the conditioning to say, I'm not fat, I'm big bone, when there's not a damn big bone in your body at all. This is why you go off of the BMI. This is why you go off of an average weight scale. This is why you should be a certain body fat percentage for guys and a girl. I'm very shocked at the fact that these simp ninjas gonna take it anyway. And this is why we have got to be careful. This is why ladies get lied to right there. This post. Hey, man, we're going to get to these comments, man. Shout out to my boy Gaines. He said, athletic and strong, which means you'll be swift, quick, agile, and self-sufficient. Totally agree, my boy. Totally agree. Shout out to Big Bone. Look, the number 6 and 7, they will say that they're big bone. When in all actuality, we already know the truth. We know the truth.
You got a big back.
That's what it means. And guess what the pastor going to say? Sister, you're not overweight, you're big bone. All they want is to pass the collection plate around. They want your money. And even in the church, he'll call himself big bone to preach to you, to say, sister, you're not overweight, you're big bone. They tell me that all the time. This is exactly what the problem is when it comes to the country. We're lying to ourselves, which is already bad. If you treat yourself good, you wouldn't lie to yourself. If you are who you truly are, you would not lie to yourself. If I was overweight, I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm going to say I'm overweight. I need to change. If I'm terrible at cardio, that means I'm going to be honest and say I'm terrible at cardio. I need to change. That's taking accountability, and that's taking my mental space to another level to know and to lead myself by example. You have to be your best friend. Your self-talk is going to be important. What you tell yourself is going to be important. If y'all want a best friend, y'all know a best friend is going to give you the truth no matter what. And they're going to tell you something because they know that they want you to benefit from the truth. A best friend's not going to lie to you. They're going to tell you the truth so that you can be better, because they want better for you because they're your best friend. But it starts with you being a best friend to yourself first. So if you expect yourself to lie to yourself, it's more inept that you're going to have friends that lie to you too, because now you have a similarity. You're used to lying to yourself, so you're used to being around people that lie to you and fuel you in that same boat. That's why when we tell the truth, it's hard for other people to register it when they're used to lying to themselves. That's where their feelings get hurt.
God damn it.
In a real way. And shout out to Gaines. He said, not to mention looking damn good doing all that stuff. That's how I aspire to be. And that's what I aspire to be too, brother. I'm going to make sure I'm going to make my money. I'm going to look good doing it, really, and be fit. You dig? And that's the whole point that I'm trying to make. Leading by example. This mentality, my fault. This mentality right here, this is a lying mentality, and that's going to be a virus to your own mental space. If you lie to yourself, you're not being who you truly are. If you're lying to yourself, that means you're not treating yourself well. If you treat yourself well, you'll be aware enough to know what you need. If you're tired, if you're aware enough, being good to yourself is going to sleep. Take a nap. Take a nap. Wake up. You'll feel better. So when you do a good action, that's being good to yourself. If you're tight, stretch. If you stink, take a shower. If your breath is kicking like hot grease, go brush your teeth. That's being good to yourself. You have to take care of yourself. If I'm overweight, I need to drop the weight. That's being good to myself. And a lot of us just are being lied to so much that we think that the truth is a lie.
If you don't shut your motherfucking face.
That's why I can't be going around with this BS, and I'm not going to be for everybody. And to be honest with you, I feel like I'm one of the coolest people anyway. So if they don't even like me, I don't even care at this point. You did, because all I am going to do is be myself. I'm only going to be who I'm supposed to be around. And I want everybody, y'all, to realize that too. And I know most of y'all feel like it anyway. So when I see this, I'm going to tell the truth, regardless of what someone says on their opinion. So, ladies, when I'm telling y'all, don't be listening to these simps, because all they want to do is tell you what you want to hear. So if you're used to being lied to, you're going to be the one to get got in these streets. You dig? We're going to get to the last video, man. Shout out to Boot by Jax in his video. He's actually reacting to another video, Tony's video. Shout out to Tony Fit. You know, I should be going in on these guys, should be going in on these ladies, you dig? And he has, well, she's actually making the good points. He's just reacting to it. But just check the video out. Let me know if you guys can hear it in the comment section. Here we go.
What gym equipment do you recommend? My favorite top 3 gym equipments, you guys, please write this down. I feel like everyone may have access to this. The top 3 gym equipments to get to your dream body is called a stove. Do you have a stove? Yeah, that's my favorite equipment to get a flat stomach, a chiseled jawline, and no back rolls. Stove is number 1. My second is a food scale. Do you have one? You may not. You need a food scale so you can measure your food. My third favorite equipment is called a spray bottle. You need to start spraying your oil into your pan instead of pouring it. Stove, food scale, spray oil. Thank you.
Straight up bars. One of the best equipment you can get is a food scale, a stove. Come on, man. Everybody can get to it. Shout out to Tony, man. She is hilarious.
This chick's the best. Honestly, this is like the female version of me. But if I was a woman, I could be even more brutal to my audience and they would actually listen to me. But as a man, you got to be careful. You can't just be saying crazy shit, because when I do, they make videos and go on the radio and the news and shit. But anyway, it is so true.
Sometimes I don't even care. I'm going to speak this truth regardless of how you feel about it. You dig? But that's how we do out here at Rise and Rise.
Everyone's like, what equipment? Like, everyone's making these videos about my cardio routine, like Stairmaster on 7 incline for 30 minutes is the best fat loss thing ever. Since I added in, no. If you're in a calorie deficit, you'll lose body fat. If you're not in a calorie deficit, you can be doing walking all fucking day and you'll still gain body fat. For example, I went to Japan a few years ago and I did the most steps I've ever done other than a fucking tweaked out Tomorrowland festival where I was just for like 3 days, but we won't talk about that. In Japan, wasn't drinking, wasn't doing anything bad, was sightseeing with my mates, we went snowboarding, whatever, but there was 20,000 steps a day between train stations and sightseeing or whatever. But because we kept stopping and buying food from the convenience store and eating takeout and ramens and sushi, whatever, I didn't lose any body fat. I did 20,000 steps a day. That's a lot of steps. That's like 2 hours on the treadmill.
20,000 steps and still didn't lose body fat because he over freaking ate. He was in a caloric intake, caloric surplus. So the point that they're making is really, they talk about all these different influencers that say, oh, this is the best fat loss exercise. This is what you need to do to lose X, Y, and Z. But they don't talk about the top priority thing that you should think about, and that's how much food that you eat and don't eat. Your food is what's going to be the result of your body shape. Your macros are going to your macros are going to determine your physique, the way it looks, body fat percentage, right? Muscle building. Your calories are going to determine how big or small you are, okay? You can be in a caloric deficit and lose muscle and fat, but you can also be in a caloric deficit and just lose fat. That's where you have to understand calorie count and count your macros. So if you understand that, then you'll understand how to build the body that you want. Work, like he said, you can work out all day. You can walk 20,000 steps and not lose a pound of fat because your food is out of control. Let's get to it.
A day, because I wasn't in a calorie deficit. And I love the way this chick explains this and she just says it. Who is this? Can someone please tag who this is? I want to watch her videos. I believe she does like live videos and then cuts them up, or someone does it for her. I don't know, but she is like my long lost sister. She just tough love, but I bet you she's helped thousands of women, and I bet you she gets result because she's not sugarcoating it and trying to make it pretty for everyone like so many others.
We're going to get to it one more time, man, for y'all that didn't hear it. Let's go.
Equipment do you recommend? My favorite top 3 gym equipments. You guys, please write this down. I feel like everyone may have access to this. The top 3 gym equipments to get to your dream body is called a stove.
Number 1 is the stove.
Do you have a stove? Yeah, that's my favorite equipment to get a flat stomach, a chiseled jawline, and no back rolls. Stove is number 1. My second is a food scale.
Number 2 is the food scale.
Do you have one? You may not. You need a food scale so you can measure your food. My third favorite equipment is called a spray bottle.
Spray bottle. And what you do with the spray bottle is you spray your oil. A lot of us, we use too much oil. And that's going to add and pack on calories that's hidden that y'all don't get.
You need to start spraying your...
Let me show y'all something real quick. I'm going to show y'all something about oil. Look at this. Look at this. Let me pull this down so y'all can see this shit. All right, check this out, man. Check this out. All right, here we go. 1 tablespoon of olive oil is 120 calories. Okay? Do y'all know how much 1 tablespoon of oil is? Look at this. Look at this right here. Can y'all see that? This is 2 tablespoons of oil. That's 240 calories. I know for a fact most of y'all are using way more oil than this. I know for a fact y'all are using way more oil than this. That is so funny. This is why it's important for you guys to get the spray bottle of what she's talking about. This way you can lower the amount of calories that you're taking in. That don't even look like enough oil for like a piece of whatever food you cooking. Look at this hidden calories. This right here is your hidden calories. 1 tablespoon is 120 calories. Look at all that. So I want you guys to understand the differences when it comes to, when she said using a spray bottle, this is how you lower your amount. You don't need that much oil. The spray bottle disperses the oil across the pan, and that's all you need. That's how you lower your calories. I'm telling y'all, watch y'all be in a caloric deficit whenever y'all do this, which means you should be tracking your oils. So if y'all don't know, all the food that you cook, you weigh it out. Weigh your salmon out, weigh your vegetables out, weigh your oil out, weigh your seasonings out. I mean, go there, because if you're serious about your weight and you're serious about your health, go ahead and get it all done. Shout out to Shasha, said so true. People watch the weight loss show like The Biggest Loser and think about it's all exercise, but they keep eating that big, hold on, I got you.
You got a big back.
They keep eating that big bag junk food and they wonder why they're not losing no weight. That's a good tip on the spray oil. Hey, listen, get you a spray bottle, get you the oil, put it in there, and I guarantee you this is going to help you guys lose the body fat percentage that you're looking for. I'm telling you, these are quick gems, and this is why it's important for you guys to consume fitness content so you guys can be aware of what is going to benefit you in the long run. And this all goes into the main topic: build lasting exercise habits, which also means you need to build long-lasting food habits. Okay, we're gonna get up out of here, man. I really appreciate y'all for joining. I think this was a great topic. This is an amazing topic, and I think that we learned a whole lot. We got brutal in some instances, but guess what? We need the truth, and so this is what's going to help us get through it all, is knowing the truth and getting to the point, because we ain't got time. So we're going to go back over the last few tips just so we can finish up the video. Tips to build a long-lasting exercise habit. Number 1, find an activity that you enjoy. Number 2, start off small and work your way up. You need to build your way to success, brick by brick. Get distracted from the discomfort. Once you get distracted from the discomfort, this is how you maintain your brain capacity processing sensor to exercise and continue to push through the work. Prep for success. Lay your workout clothes out in the morning. Go ahead and grab them so you can work out in the morning, or you can put them in your gym bag, go to work, and then work out when you leave. There's no excuses for that. If you prepare to succeed, seek social support. Go to certain fitness classes. Go to SharFit boot camps if you're in Charlotte. Go to Mad Mouse run clubs. And if you're in Charlotte, tune in to Ass Class on Tuesdays. Shout out to the Muscle Up Mondays for the men. So you got workouts every single day. And of course, guys can come to Ass Class. You dig? And we just working out legs. And that's the point. So you can have a workout in some type of form and continue to build along the way. Treat yourself well. Reward yourself for the progress that you do into the gym. And that way you can reward yourself for the effort that you put into it. And you can leverage your motivation and inspiration signals to bring the consistency out and build this long-term habit. And last but not least, do not fear the stress. There is going to be some discomfort when you work out, but do not be scared of the discomfort. This is a part of the process. This is not a sign to stop. This is not a sign that you're doing it wrong. It's a learning and managing through your workout so you can build mental resilience and toughness, so you can maintain and manage your stresses, physical stress, and your mental stress along the way. I appreciate y'all for joining in on the topic, man. When we're faced with an obstacle, you know what we do. We rise and we rise. Peace.
Fitness is more than just lifting weights. It's about crafting a lifestyle that balances strength, health, and happiness. At Rise and Rise Academy, we believe in fueling your workouts with our specially designed supplements, perfect for anyone looking to elevate their daily performance. Our community thrives on clean eating, staying energized, and finding joy in every step of the journey. It's not just about transforming your body. It's about reshaping your mindset and embracing a sustainable, empowering way of life. When obstacles arise, we don't back down.